Hey, this is part two, man, from my previous video. I don't know what the hell happened. The camera went off. I guess the heat of the sun. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, certain things doesn't work for everybody. Uh, I mean, you gotta look for the place, man, where you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable in a place, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're not making the money you want to make, um, you know. But it's like with every company, where you gotta give some time to learn the lanes, and with any company, man, the first few weeks it's gonna be hard. You know, I mean, I heard some people saying that Mercer got heavy loads. Every company got heavy loads. You know, every company. I mean, Landstar got heavy loads, a lot of heavy loads. You know, they also got some light loads. It's all up to you, man. If you're not a person that you like to do deadhead, like I say, when I do a deadhead, I count the miles that are gonna deadhead, and I add it to the miles that I getting paid. If I still see that I'm gonna make a decent rate on it, I do it. Because you know if I'm getting out at a bond market where it's nothing really, paying that great, I go and they head to a better market. I mean, that's how you make money, man. Some people don't like to they head, and I respect that. Everybody got different way of doing business. Man, I'm telling you guys, this bugs, when they hit your truck, it sounds like a rock. Jesus. So yeah, you know, like I said, man, guys, I'm here to show you guys, my life as an owner operator. You know, I'm not here to be an ambassador to any company. You know, uh, I don't get paid. That I don't get paid more or less. You know, uh, I'm just that type of person, man. I'm transparent. You know, uh, I put the AC. The guys in there, a Million Truck Center. They didn't told me to do the video. I didn't get no discount or nothing. I just did it because I was happy with the job they did. And I said, you know what, $1,500, man. Uh, you know, for people they don't want to spend that money in an APU, they could have the AC. It worked so far. It worked really good. Yesterday was 99 degrees, almost 100 in Hagerstown, Maryland, where I stayed. You know, uh, so it kept me cool. I didn't waste no diesel. I didn't beat my truck. So shit, 1,500 is not bad at all, man. It's not bad at all. You spend that in a month of idling your truck, plus the wear and tear of your truck. So that's why I did it, because I know the places, man. They got the same AC for like $3,000. I seen it. Before I went to this place, I called a place in Houston. They were charging me 2,700 for the same thing. Somebody in Miami was charging me 22. So, you know, I found it for 1,500. I said, shit, I gotta do it. And plus they finance. They finance. They got people. If you don't have the money, they finance. If you pay in 100 days, uh, you pay like $100 on top of what they gave you. So I mean, that's a bargain for me. You know, I know some people. You know, hey, if you got the money to spend on APU, good for you. You know, good for you. You know, I mean, I went this route. I'm happy with it. Uh, it does the job. Keep me cool. Keep me, I'm not sweating at nighttime. I lay down in my bunk, watch my TV. Make my coffee, cook my food. You know, uh, so yeah, you know, I spend more money in the Zero Breeze. And the Zero Breeze it cost me over $2,000. And honestly, I don't even know what I did that for. But hey, I guess when I go camping, I got an AC there. So yeah, guys, like I said, man, the the truck market right now, man, it's rough. Even if you owner operator leads to a company or in the spot market, it's rough, man. Uh, you know, I thought the diesel was gonna go down, and shit, it hasn't moved nowhere. I mean, I'll be honest, it's been up. You know, shit. But hey, it is what it is, man. Maybe things change, soon. Who knows? You know? Yeah, man. I hate when somebody is in the right side and they go in the same speed you're going, and you want to move to the right side, but everybody know we got those raiders that slow you down in a truck. You know, so I don't got nobody behind me in the left side, and obviously this guy keeps speeding, slowing down, speeding, slowing down. He probably in his phone. Uh, so I stay in the left lane, but now I will move to the right lane. But yeah, guys, like I said, uh, just like now, this route, I was gonna take 95, but I hate 95. So what I did, I took this route, 15 South out of Lancaster. I mean out of Hattiesburg. You know, I took 283 out of Lancaster, 15 South in Hattiesburg, and then I'm gonna take 64 and 81. It's 30 minutes more or 40 minutes more. But at the end of the day, man, all the traffic that you deal on 95 with all that construction going on with 95, when you get to Washington D.C., uh, Baltimore, all those areas, you probably uh, do better coming this way. And honestly, the reason why I came this way also because you got more truck stops in this route. It's easy for me to find parking than 95. And 95, I don't know about you guys, but you know, every time I take that route, especially at nighttime, it's pretty hard to get parking. Over here in this route, I mean, you can find parking. Even you got ramps. They got full of where you can park. I mean, I stay 99% of the time in a truck stop. Or over here you got restaurants. You know, Walmart's that let you park. In 95, you got those major cities. You're not gonna find those kind of parking. I mean, at least I haven't. Maybe you guys, live in an area, the area, or you go through there all the time. But me, I just don't like the area. I don't like 95 at all. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut this video short. This is the second part. Like and subscribe, uh, and have a blessed week. And keep making money, man. And do whatever is best for you, man. At the end of the day, do your research. Uh, you know, think about it. You know, no company is perfect. You know, nothing is perfect out here. So weigh the good things, the bad things, and do the decision that is better for you. And for your company. If you're gonna be a owner operator. Like I said, man, I see a lot of people. Uh, they win and they got their own DOT number, and they struggling right now. Not everybody. You got some guys that know how to play the game. They know how to talk to people. They know how to find direct freight. They know how to talk to shippers, and they got a network, and they're doing great. You know, other people don't. And that's the way you gotta be, man. In life, you gotta have a network. Like I do, man. I mean, I'm still learning this business every day. I don't know everything. What I mean, I'm not a guru or master of trucking. I learn every day from anybody. But hey, I got friends. They got their own DOT. I got friends they in Landstar. I got friends in JB Hunt. I got friends in Swift. I got friends at F2F. I got friends, on Prime. I got friends, everywhere, man. And we don't talk every day, but here and there we call each other, and you learn, about the market. You learn about how things are, how they're doing over there, things like that. And that's you know, any job, man, that you own, you got to try to network, get to know people and learn, man. Always have a open mind, that you can learn from anybody, man. Even from a person that just started the business, you might learn something new. It doesn't matter. You can learn from anybody, man. You know, when I see somebody, I'm in a shop getting a PM done, and I see a trucker that I could tell he been in the business, for 20, 30 years. I try to make a conversation with him, talk to him, hey, that's how you learn, that's how you learn you know, how to make contacts, and you somewhere in a city, that person know about that place. You call her, hey man, what you think about this, and you get some help, I mean, that, that's how it is, things, might get better in another company. They might tell you, hey man, come over here. This mom and pop company is hiring owner operators. And they got contract freight. They're doing good. They pay really good. They pay a better percentage. You never know, man. I've seen a lot of people. They in small companies. Where that company got like 20, 15 owner operators, and they doing great. They doing great. You know, so you know I always open, man, to improve and get better. Always open, man, because things change in this industry all the time. You know. But anyways, I'm gonna cut you guys short, man, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a blessed week. Shit, I got a traffic jam right here. Traffic jam. Jesus. Well, I'm talking about 95, and look, I got stuck in here. But anyways, that's part of the business, I guess. Struck me, and it's not moving. Probably a crash or something. Well, hopefully we get through it. But I let you guys go. Have a blessed week, man.